Good morning to all students. So today we will discuss about diabetes mellitus part 3. Our today's topic is on etiological classification of diabetes mellitus part 3. In the last two lectures we have discussed about diabetes mellitus part 1 and part 2. So let's recall superficially what we have discussed in the last lectures. So basically in the last lectures we have discussed that what is diabetes mellitus. So it's a metabolic disorder. It is characterized by hyperglycemia. It is a disorder due to insulin deficiency or its complete absence, which primarily affects metabolism of carbohydrates, fats, and protein. Then we have discussed about the etiology. We have discussed that there are basically three factors which contribute to the development of diabetes mellitus. And these three factors are decreased or reduced insulin secretion, decreased or reduced glucose utilization, and increased glucose production. Then we have discussed about the classification of diabetes mellitus, old classification and new. According to old, it is categorized under two categories: insulin dependent diabetes mellitus and non-insulin dependent diabetes mellitus. Then according to present era, present classification, three types में divided था diabetes mellitus: type 1 DM, type 2 DM, and third was others. Then we have discussed about the type 1 DM. Type 1 DM is further classified under two categories: immune mediated and idiopathic. Then we have discussed about type B. Type B, then others. Others may be अलग categories थी: pancreatic disorder, endocrinopathies, drugs, infections, gestational diabetes mellitus, etc. Now today we will discuss about the etiological classification of diabetes mellitus part 3. So let's continue with the lecture. Classification. DM, diabetes mellitus, is classified on basis of pathogenic process that leads to hyperglycemia as opposed to earlier criteria such as age of onset or type of therapy. Now the two broad categories of diabetes mellitus are designated as type 1 and type 2. Now type 1 diabetes mellitus, it results from autoimmune beta cell destruction. Type 1 diabetes mellitus जो होता है, it results from the autoimmune destruction of the beta cells that ultimately leads to insulin deficiency. And type 2 diabetes mellitus is a heterogeneous group of disorders which is characterized by insulin resistance, impaired insulin secretion, and increased glucose production. Now, etiological classification of diabetes mellitus. Our main topic begins. First is type 1, which results from the autoimmune beta cell destruction, ultimately leading to deficiency of the insulin. So, it is further classified into immune mediated and idiopathic. Then type 2 diabetes mellitus, it's a heterogeneous group of disorders characterized by insulin resistance, impaired insulin secretion, and increased glucose production. Now, it is again classified into typical and atypical. Then third was other specific types. Now, genetic defect of beta cell function. अगर genetic defect है beta cell की functioning, that is monogenic diabetes. It is characterized by mutation in अगर genetic defect होगा beta cell की functioning में, that is monogenic diabetes. So it is characterized by mutation in hepatocyte nuclear transcription factor, mutation in glucokinase, mutation in HNF1, mutation in insulin promoter factor, mutation in NeuroD1, mutation in mitochondrial DNA, and mutation in proinsulin or insulin conversion. Then B, A was monogenic diabetes. B is genetic defect of insulin action. A was genetic defect in the beta cell function. B is genetic defect in the insulin action. इसमें कौन कौन से टाइप्स हैं? टाइप ए इंसुलिन रेजिस्टेंस, डोनोह्यू सिंड्रोम, रैप्सन, मेंडल हॉल सिंड्रोम, and lipoatrophic diabetes syndrome. Then C category is other genetic syndrome which are associated with diabetes. कौन कौन genetic disorders हैं, कौन कौन से genetic syndromes हैं which are associated with the diabetes? These are Down syndrome, Turner syndrome, Klinefelter syndrome, Prader-Willi syndrome, Bardet-Biedl syndrome, Alstrom syndrome, and Werner syndrome. कौन कौन से हो गए? Down syndrome, Turner syndrome, Klinefelter syndrome, Prader-Willi syndrome, Bardet-Biedl syndrome, Alström syndrome, and Werner syndrome. Then D is other autoimmune syndromes which are associated with diabetes. That is IPIX, immunodysfunction, polyendocrinopathy and enteropathy and X-linked. कौन से हो गए? इनको हम कैसे बोल रहे हैं शॉर्ट में? IPIX. Remember, immunodysfunction. I stands for immunodysfunction, P stands for polyendocrinopathy, then E stands for enteropathy, and X stands for X-linked disorder. Then second is autoimmune polyendocrinopathy syndrome. Again divided into autoimmune polyendocrinopathy syndrome 1, APS1, APS2. Stiff person syndrome, and fourth is anti-insulin receptor antibodies. Then E category is drug or chemical induced. इसमें कौन-कौन से हैं types? Anti-rejection, cyclosporin and sirolimus, glucocorticoids with impaired insulin secretion. Example, cystic fibrosis में. L asparginase, and fourth is beta-adrenergic blockers. Fifth is Vecor, rodenticide, phenytoin, alpha interferon, digoxide, nicotinic acid, and pentamidine. F, diseases of the exocrine pancreas. Diseases of the exocrine pancreas. Cystic fibrosis, trauma या pancreatectomy, pancreatitis या ionizing radiation, hemochromatosis, and fifth is fibrocalculus pancreatopathy. कौन से हो गए? Diseases of the exocrine pancreas, cystic fibrosis, any trauma, pancreatitis or ionizing radiation, hemochromatosis, and fibrocalculus pancreatopathy. Then G, infections. Infections include congenital rubella, cytomegalovirus infection, hemolytic uremic syndrome. H, endocrinopathies which are associated with the diabetes. First is Cushing syndrome, acromegaly, pheochromocytoma, glucagonoma, somatostatinoma, and aldosteronoma. Fourth is gestational diabetes. With this, we complete with our lecture, etiological classification of the diabetes mellitus. Thank you.